There are various tools that the QL crew uses to track our activity, and you may experiment over the coming weeks to determine what works for you. Maybe it's a fitness tracker or a notebook. Maybe a hack like voice texting yourself throughout the week and sitting down at the end of the week to write it all down. In Unit 1, I shared a basic spreadsheet that you can try out if you don't already have a tracker that works for you. I'll link it again in this unit's resources. I encourage you to get creative, as with everything in QL Crew. It's about finding what individually works in our own individual situations. So let's get into tracking activity effectively. As we learned in the last lesson, tracking helps us build awareness of our activity levels and patterns. And this awareness creates a solid foundation for making informed decisions about how to increase and maintain our activity. For example, tracking can reveal differences in activity between weekdays and weekends, or show seasonal trends over time. And these insights allow us to be strategic, planning ahead for the natural ebbs and flows in our routines. For me, Sundays are my rest days. They're my PJ days to recharge for the week ahead. I don't plan physical activity on Sundays. I do use it as a backup if I fall short during the week, but honestly, I love my slow Sundays. So if Saturday comes and I'm behind, I'm motivated to double up or go extra hard to keep Sunday free. Sometimes it's just not possible. Over time, through a lot of trial and error, I've learned this no plan Sunday approach works for me. Your first plan might work perfectly, or it might not, and that's okay. This process is about growth. We can try, learn, adjust, and adapt, not just now, but whenever life throws a curveball. Changes, big or small, call for flexibility. Together over this year, we'll practice how to adjust and keep moving forward. What works for you today works for you today, for you. Try different things to determine what that is and recognize that next year or 3, 5, 11, 27 years from now, our situation may change. Being able to look back at what we try here, what works and what doesn't, and why, and what we might reconsider, adapt, adjust, or entirely reinvent will come from tracking what we do in QL Crew. I use a fitness tracker. Another of our original QL crew uses a journal, while another marks their time on the calendar in their kitchen. As you work to find what tracking methods work for you, focus on a few key points. Track all of your talk test level activity. Recording both planned and spontaneous moments helps to see and appreciate the cumulative impact of even small changes. Make gradual progress. Increasing activity levels slowly helps prevent injury, builds confidence, and lays the groundwork for lasting habits. Personalization, tailoring your plan to fit your life and preferences ensures that activity and tracking activity becomes enjoyable and sustainable, not a chore. Even our QL crew member who hated exercise is now doing activity. It's not all exercise, but man, they are having fun. Review and refine. By looking at your activity data over time, you can celebrate progress, tackle challenges, and adjust your plan as needed. Over this year, I'll be here to help keep you motivated, and I'll offer tips and tactics that have worked for others as we progress towards our goals. By year end, you'll feel confident taking the reins, using your own self awareness and motivation to keep moving, growing, reaching, and sustaining your goals. We'll talk a little bit more about this in this week's Gather, Grow, and Let's Go lesson.